Welcome back to the pregame. Time now for our Hodge Construction assistant coach. And much like last week, we got a lot of seniors here on this team this year, so we want to highlight a few more of those. Tonight we have Nathan Swisher-Hintz for the Bears. And Nathan, last week you guys come here at home, take care of Dyersville-Beckman, moved to 9-0 on the regular season. Talk a little bit about that feeling when the clock hits zeros, game's over, and you see that you got to that ninth win, 9-0 through the regular season.
I felt good, honestly, to see that clock go down because we worked really hard every day. We put 110%, because we want to be the best that we can on the field. And winning 44-20, it's like, it feels good because you're 9-0. You have home field advantage at playoffs, so it's good to play at home,
Talk a little bit about, the goal setting. I know Coach Peterson's talked a lot about that. The goal was go 9-0, get a district championship. How did you guys get those set, and what did you do to try to work on that throughout this entire season?
It started all from day one, August 1st. We said as a team, we want to go 9-0, be district champs, and be the best out there. And, we worked hard every day. We make sure we do what we do the best to our abilities, work on our weaknesses, and get better every game. We think about one game at a time. We don't think of, Dyersville from all the way from week one. We work our way through our schedule one game at a time,
One day at a time, one day at a time. A little bit about you. I know that you're a little bit newer to this game than some of these other guys. Just started playing a few years ago. What was it that led you to want to come out and give the game of football a try?
Some of my friends were telling me you shouldn't do cross country. It's not going to change who you are. Football really makes you a character. It really teaches you a life lesson, and I was like, why not give it a try? And first couple weeks were rough for me, getting used to the whole thing, but then I got used to it and enjoyed it. Hanging out with all my brothers out here, it's fun.
It's a real family atmosphere and being able to enjoy some of those things. Talk about what it's like being able to get out there on the field, maybe if it is even for a few plays or maybe a few series. But, what's that feeling like for you stepping onto the field on a Friday night?
It feels good to be under those lights and have a chance to go out there, hit someone on their butt, kick some butt, and proves that you can be good out there too, even though you're technically the backup, And it's my chance to hey, I'm actually good too, and not the weak link.
Talk to maybe out here on the practice field. It's times where maybe you guys get beat up on a little bit by the first string, but do you guys understand how that's making everybody better in this entire team?
Yes, because we're giving them a look. We're giving them what the other team's going to show, and once they get that idea of what they're going to look like, then they're just going to do really well on that field, and I understand that because even though I got bruises and, a lot of places, it's going to help us in the long run, maybe even help us to the dome, It's something that I can pay off to help us get to the dome,
Well, that road to the dome starts with North Lynn here tonight. Talk a little bit about what you're expecting to see from the Lynx.
What we saw is they like to run. Their quarterback likes to run. Their running back likes to run. And we feel like if we can stop that run, it's going to give us a chance. Again, they're not afraid to pass. They're pretty good at passing, but they prefer to run. And we just been working on seeing some plays on scouting reports, and be able to see those formations and stop the run because they're pretty dangerous on the run. And even though they're 7-2, we can't overlook them. We need to be able to, okay, they're 7-2. They're going to give a fight because this is playoffs. You got to fight for a spot. So, yeah.
Well, one of the things I've been asking all the seniors this year is about your leadership, and you've kind of touched on it a little bit, but what kinds of things do you do to try to help this team in all aspects, all aspects of things, not only in practice or games, but maybe even during school or, hanging out with the guys on a weekend?
I'm not one of those leaders that speaks out. I'm more of a role model. During games, I try to lose my voice. That's literally my goal every game. Scream, support the team. Show the freshmen, hey, you got to put your effort into it because once you're seniors, it's going to be you're going to not have a bunch of games left, and you don't know if you're going to get a scholarship to some college or whatnot. So you got to act like every game is your last game.
How about other things that you do, other activities, extracurriculars or clubs, anything that you take part in here with your time at West Branch?
I know as a group we like to do some team meals. Parents help get team meals together. We usually have buffets and try to be a team and have leaders try to communicate and like be good friends with freshmen because you never know.
Future. I know that you're a senior. What's the future hold for you once you get done here with your time in high school? You graduate, move on. What's next year hold?
I'm probably just going to go to Kirkwood. I don't see me playing college, but I'm going to savor every moment of high school football because you're not going to get that ever back.
Right. Then finally, most important question of the night. Is it supposed to be Nathan Swisher-Hintz everybody or Nathan Swisher everybody Hintz?
I'm just going to say the first one.
He prefers Swish. No Swish Daddy, no Swish nothing. It just Swish. Nathan Swisher-Hintz, our Hodge Construction Assistant Coach Minute, one of our seniors that we're profiling here this season. Nathan, thanks very much. Best of luck the rest of the year.
You're welcome. Thank you, too, for giving me the opportunity to talk on an interview,
Love having you. We'll be back with more of the pregame right after this. This is the Bearcast at westbranchfootball.com.